Most headphones with ANC sound better with it turned off, but the OneOdio A30, well, you'll want to keep ANC turned on these. Hey guys, we're here today with the OneOdio A30. Before we get into the review, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on upcoming videos. This is a pair of active noise cancelling headphones from a Chinese audio company. And before you write these off, a lot of Chinese audio companies have actually been producing really impressive products. And sure, the build quality might not be as good as you like, but for the price, you can't complain too much. The headphone is made out of plastic, which can be a bit creaky, especially around the swivel point of the ear cups. You do get pretty decently padded ear cushions though, and some padding on the headband. There's no pinching at the crown of my head, but the clamping force on the sides is a bit stronger to make sure that the headphones are secure on my head. They don't move around even when I'm shaking my head vigorously, which is good, but wearing them for prolonged periods of time does result in a bit of wearing fatigue. On the left ear cup, you get 3 buttons. A plus button that increases volume when pressed once or skips the track backwards when held down. A minus button that decreases volume when pressed once or skips the track forward when held down. And a power button that acts as a play-pause button when pressed once and turns the headphone on or off when held down. Pretty easy once you get used to it. There's also a 3.5mm port for wired listening. On the right ear cup, you get a single switch that controls ANC on or off. One nice thing about these headphones is that you actually don't have to turn the headphones themselves on if you want to have ANC active. This means you'll be able to turn the ANC on and use the headphones wired if you so want to and save battery life. The USB-C charging port is also located on the right ear cup, and I'm actually pretty glad that OneOdio didn't choose to go with micro USB. Speaking of battery life, it's really impressive. You get 20 hours with the headphones and ANC turned on, 30 hours with the headphones turned on and connected via Bluetooth, and 50 hours when just using ANC. I haven't actually managed to test if it will actually last that long, but I've only charged these once since I got them and they still have a pretty decent amount of charge left, so that's a good sign. But how do these sound? Well, they're definitely decent if you keep ANC on. With ANC on, you get better clarity, surprisingly. Without ANC turned on, the sound gets a bit boomy, and vocals sound a bit less clear and detailed. Bass on these aren't as emphasized as I thought they would be, so people looking for bass-heavy headphones here might be a bit disappointed. The mids do feel a bit muddy if ANC is turned off, so again, just keep ANC on. It just sharpens the entire mid-range and treble and really does balance the sound out. Soundstage is pretty okay. Not great, but not bad either. Imaging is pretty accurate, although I would like for instrument separation to be a bit clearer because I feel that the sound is a bit too blended at times. That being said though, considering that these retail at $69.99 and you'll most likely be able to get them discounted most of the time, I think that these are actually a good pair of beta headphones with ANC. Sure, expensive headphones that sound great are definitely nice to have, but if you're traveling and you don't want to baby your headphones or stress out about losing them, these are great. The downsides, of course, include the rather average build quality. Look, I don't have anything against plastic headphones. I bought my Sony XM4s and they are largely built out of plastic, but they do feel decent in the hand. And these just feel a bit too plasticky for me. Plus, the ANC button actually is kind of loose, so if you shake your head while you have these on, well, you'll hear the button rattling about and, I mean, that's just not nice, right? It's just a point to take note of though, because if you're looking for something under $100, I think it's a bit unfair to nitpick about build quality when the brand has actually packed in decent ANC into these. Another downside is that there's no auto pause function, so if you take these off and leave them on your table and go away to do something else, the music will keep playing. Granted, it's not that big a problem because the battery life is actually pretty decent, but if you are conscientious about it and you want to save battery life, you do have to take note of this and remember to pause your music whenever you take the headphones off. Aside from those though, I think this is a pretty good pair of headphones that won't break the bank while still offering decent sound and active noise cancellation. for $70 or even less. These are pretty good. Anyway, those are my thoughts about the OneOdio A30 headphones. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to us if you haven't. Till the next one, see you guys!